Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome. This is Skylines. Tired. It's been a stressful week. Hi. What's up, everybody? There is curved. I mean, it's lined up where it should be. It's got that curve going on. So yeah, I needed a chill game. This is not the same map we played last time. I discovered that map, while it had a really nice starting area, that was it. Everything else was garbage. It was just it wasn't nice to build in. So we're changing maps, and we're on this map now. You may recognize it if you happen to follow any City Skylines YouTubers. A little bit over there might give it away a little bit, and then I don't know if I can see it, and that might give it away a little bit. But other than that, let's see on. So our next milestone. By the way, the stream might be short tonight because I am. I'm pretty wiped. Oh, we got education boost. Nice. Oh no, we get education boost on that. Thought I got it on that. Okay. All right. Yeah. And when do we get these? But anyways, we got a lot of room to build. We can build out over here. We can finish building all this in. We have just heap big demand for industry still. So that is the need that we are going to, or not industry, residential. That's what we're going to take care of. Is this 15? Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? No, it's 17. You follow that angle, but be 15 minutes. That's gonna be a challenge to figure out. I wish the precision engineering thing would show me like exactly what is lined up and what is. Oh, okay. That's neat. I wish it would do it off of that to show me the angle that I had. That looks about right. What we could do though is bring this road out, bring it down, and then come out at 15 and try to see if it'll give me a point over there. Well, it's too far away. Getting these angles just right when you're doing these roads is kind of a pain, honestly. All right, so we know that this is 15 there, but then I don't know what's 15 there, and I won't. It's 15 there. Because eventually I want it to like transition to this angle. You know, that's kind of what we're going for. Like, I might be able to get a road in there if I'm super careful. Maybe. Yeah, no, can't do it. I can get one here. 15. There we go. I did finally re-download the precision engineering mod. I missed it greatly. Yeah, let's do that. And then bring this over. Bring this over. We're going to continue this grid as long as we can. Okay, so then I don't know where this actually needs to come down is our problem. So is this gap here correct? It should be. Yeah, it's 10 units, so that is fine. That part is a-okay. So where's 15 units this way? Maybe this will help. Come on, this one. And no, it just there we go. That is lining up. Cool. So that's 15 there. So we want a road there. All right, cool, awesome. Now we're in business. I've got something I can work with. Sad thing is, here in a minute, it's about to change angles again. So that's a thing we're gonna have to deal with. But I think we'll come out one more and bring this and connect it. Yeah, there we go. That'll work, and then we can just squeeze this guy by here. I'm gonna eventually probably line the whole coast with different keys and things like that. Maybe not all of it, maybe some of it, like maybe over here we'll like have just a natural shoreline, maybe a park area. But for now, I do want to line the coast with this. Mainly because they use it. Oh, okay. That was thanks, game. The citizens do use it. So what is a straight-ish line here? Right about there is the closest I get to a straight line. And then you connect and do that. Of course, it's underwater. I'm well aware. But that's an easy fix. And then that can come out this direction to follow that coast, yeah? Kind of like that, and then wrap around after we unlock that tile. Cool. So we just need to do a bit of terraforming. But first we need to grab all of these nodes, and it's always tricky to grab the node and not the segment. Doubly tricky when underwater. Sorry, just checking on the kitty. He's in the chair behind me. Normally he's not allowed in here, but special dispensation. So I got the wrong mod picked. Special dispensation for sick kitties, you know. They get to break the rules a little bit. And I get to keep an eye on him by having him right here by me. So we go and align it to the height of that. There we go. And then I just need to fill in these funky gaps and then deal with that train down there. So we want to use soften. That works the best. Instead of trying to level it and getting things all wonky, for some reason soften works. Don't ask me. And right there, same thing. Cool. And now we have a bit of a flood. Cool. Awesome. Great. So what I might do, what would be really cool is if I could get a road to run at this angle right here. Like, where do these two meet up in the corner? Like there? Yeah. But what angle is right? Probably about like there. That meets that nicely. And that's an existing street, so I kind of dig that. So what we'll do is get rid of that. Bring this over to here, bring this over to here, and then we find this angle, which it should just follow the key. Is it straight? It's not perfect, but I don't know that I'm going to get perfect. Let's get rid of everything except road guidelines here. And okay, we don't want road guidelines either. We want grid. We want grid. No, grid is not what we wanted either. I'm gonna sit here and fuss over this for the next 3 hours. You watch me. Let's go angle then. Ooh, I get a freeform a little bit here. I need length as well, so I need to snap on these individual units. There we go. That looks so close. I'll take it. I'll take it. That looks fine. And then we're just gonna go back to 90s here. So we'll do something along those lines. We'll bring Main Street right here. This is Main Street. This is Miller Street. I don't drink, but man, alcohol could probably be very welcome right now. There we go. We'll do that. We'll grab this guy, see where he wants to meet up. Oh, really? I thought you were going to meet up nicely with somebody earlier. Didn't you say you were going to meet up nicely with somebody earlier? Wasn't that a thing you promised me? Maybe we'll just have a really weird like junction right here. Maybe we could do something with a park right there. Or maybe that could be like a place where there's like a school and it has a nice little park behind it. I don't know. Hey, Worf, how's it going, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for breaking the silence in chat. I was getting tired of talking to myself. Oh, God. No. This is all wrong. Okay. Whoops. I got overzealous. Oh, I did it again. I got overzealous with the bulldozer there. There we go. You right there. Thank you. That road, I'm tired, so I'm all fumbly fingers on the controls. 15 is what we wanted to go there. There we go. Let's take that to about there. Oh, you're underwater? What? I don't think you're underwater. I think you're mistaken. Distracted, you didn't hear the alert. It's fine. I completely understand distractions. I have been distracted all week. You know what? Let's just take this to there and have that curve there, and then do the same thing here. It's not ideal, but it works. Ooh, but now we see this. Okay, this is where, because I've changed my grid, this is where we get into a bit of a sticky problem. Oh, come on. It's right at the edge. Let me build it. Okay. All right, can I get away with this at all? Turn off grid and give me just road guidelines. Grid angle. Just road guidelines. Just road guidelines. No, it starts right outside the city. So it's just like, nah, fam, I think not. Well, here, we'll do this. Well, that does not look straight to me. No, I guess it is. It follows that line nice and true. But I'm going to delete it anyway. Because, I don't know, it just bothers me a lot. So I guess this one's just going to have to be 14 instead of... Oh. Okay, so we end here. This is where we end for now. Okay. Alright, that's how that's going to play out. Done. I'm not going to fight with it. So this goes out 11. I can't go out the full 10, so what we'll do is a weird block there, and just let that be a weird block. So we've got a couple of weird things going on here. Not sure how I feel about them, to be quite honest, but I do want to continue our main road through here. Oh, that's totally not what I meant to do. There we go. There, I want to continue my main road throughout. The mod is doing its mod things. Every time you start a new game, I always forget you have to do this. Like, every time. There we go. There's what I wanted to turn off. Cool. Everything else should be fine. That way it doesn't automatically put these traffic lights in. And I don't have to automatically come back and take them back out. Automatically, manually. Is the word I think I'm trying to English. Let me get them all down this way. Nope. And just grab all of these. Cool. So let's deal with whatever this thing is that I've created. What do you mean power problems? What? I mean, maybe borderline? Oh, posture check. Come on, dude. Thank you. I'm burning up. 77 in here. Thankfully, I don't have to close the door. We really should not be having rolling brownouts right now. I mean, I know it's within 20 megawatts, but that's what I have 20 megawatts to spare. So why? Fine, whatever. We will build a geothermal. You know, we love geothermal. This could be how I could get this aligned. Because I want to change this grid, kind of shift it over as well to follow the highway a little bit better and to follow this grid over here. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick and bridge that gap with our new power plant. I think that sounds like a fantastic idea. I just need a temporary bridge here. Reasons I don't understand, that mod keeps forcing everything down. I just need to get this over here to find out where it's gonna kind of join over there. I need this for the grid, and then we'll delete it. That's literally all this guy's for. So he would join right there, but the space is already occupied. Can I get away with it with a dirt road? Yes, cool. So there's the grid. It's not quite exactly lined up with the highway, but that's okay. That's fine. So then what I want to do is come down here and see where these roads might naturally want to connect at about a 90 into this guy. And the answer is not much of anywhere. It seems like it's 87. I don't think I'm going to get a 90 out of this. What if I use the same road? Let's upgrade this. See, it always switches to that. I don't know why. So let's upgrade that, and then let's use this road to see if I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a 90 out of that. Can I get a 90 here? Maybe I should just be happy with that. Maybe we should do that, just carry that on, and then just go out. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've got my grid. We can get rid of this ugly bridge. We will eventually rebuild a bridge there. 90's overrated. We will eventually build a bridge there, but not yet. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna be able to get our 10 in there. Wait, what? That's 15. Oh, I have goofed. Friends, I have goofed. Because what I want is have the road here. Okay, well, that's easy to fix. Or, you know what? It eventually gets over here by the highway. Let's just leave a space. Let's just leave ourselves some space over there. And it'll be fine. 600 is overrated. Me, age 7 or something. Oh, man. The things we would go back and tell our childhood selves. So here is where we will shift it on this side. This space will get used for something. But here, we can start doing, Happy Pride Month. What's up, Donkey? I don't know. You know, for me, I've never been defined by being gay. It's just a part of who I am. So I never really got into the whole Pride celebration thing. The few Pride fests I've been to, I didn't really care for. It was just kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to say this without potentially angering half not my community, like the Vainglorious, but like, you know, my community, you know, my people. I don't understand drag. I don't get it. I've never found it funny. Like, everybody's just there and laughs like, oh, she's so funny. I'm like, no, she's just an old white man dressed up like a black woman pretending he is a strong black woman, and that's not funny. That's race appropriation. You know, so that's, in my mind, that's just kind of like how I've always seen it. And well, like I said, that makes me not so popular with the gays. To say I don't get drag, like, what is wrong with you, girl? Like, no girl, dude. So it's just like, there's so much about my, like, oh, if I get 4, oh, beautiful. Yeah, okay, cool. There's just a lot about the culture I don't get. I do not like that the map maker did this grid of pipes here. It has made building infrastructure so annoying. I get they were trying to help. You know, it's like, hey, here, look, it's got pre-built pipes. But oh my gosh, it's a nightmare to deal with. There, we just way overbuilt our sewage facilities. Yeah, like, this was the starting square right here, and he just, like, lined it. Or she, I don't know. And then it runs out over there to somewhere I can't even see yet. Like, I can tell there's a water pump and a water outlet of some sort. What it is, I don't know. I can't see that far to know. For all I know is he's putting the sewage right back into the place it's being pumped out of. And without using the 69 tiles cheat, I can't go find out. Thankfully, I don't have water pollution. It would tell me... Where would it tell me that? It would tell me here. No. Somewhere it tells me water pollution. Not just regular pollution, it's just under pollution. Oh yeah, my drinking water. So there's not pollution. So that's a good thing. Okay, so we're currently making 240. Is that what we saw just a minute ago? We're currently making 146. Oh, so it's counting those guys. I can't wait to buy that tile and delete those. So those are probably 8 each. Yeah, it's pretty dark. So those are putting out 8 each. So that's 16. So we're making 130. How's that possible? 40, 40, 40 is 120. Mm-hmm. I know why we're getting brownouts. This is counting for my city power production, but I'm not using it anywhere. I just didn't connect it. I just went it with my own power grid. So I actually have 16 less than what that says. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, cool. But we're going to switch to... Oof, I was afraid of that. We're going to switch to hydroelectric power. So to do that, you're going to eliminate that guy. And if I eliminate this road, I believe I can get These, not really. That's I am disappointed. Well, you're gonna be centered, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna manually center you. There. Ha. That. But then I can't get anything else down here. But what we could do there. Okay, so that's 80, 80, 80, right? Am I correct in that? Yes. So we now have 240. So I can get rid of these duders. I want that up. There we go. Yeah, get rid of the coal power plant. Get rid of the coal power plant. Get rid of the coal power plant. Not you, Paul. Just want to clarify. Let's empty this too and get rid of it. I hate landfills. They're a pain. So we might have just a brief blip of everybody saying we don't have electricity. No, those came online quick enough. Good. Awesome. Very cool. And now we have heat big power. Yeah. It still doesn't add up. 8 times 3 is 240, right? Or 80 times 3. It's 240. These dudes, putting that 80 each, 16. So that would take us to 250. Where is this extra 10 megawatts coming from? Is there a dam somewhere? Or he probably has power out there. Yeah, he's got power out there to power those dudes. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Dude's just causing me problems left and right. What's up, Azan? How's it going, man? So what I can do here to solve this problem with this grid and not be able to get multiple power plants in, we kind of have the solution staring us in the face with this road that we are going to bring across in a bridge. Now we're just going to do it properly. Plus, I want to use one of these content creator bridges because they're beautiful. So we want a 4-lane. So that was a 4-lane. European 4-lane. We've got a 3-lane highway viaduct. European 6-lane. European 4-lane. American 6-lane. American 4-lane truss. Very rustic. We're not going to an industrial area, but we're going to be in a residential area that it starts in. So they're going to have to be looking at it too. So let's go with the European 4-lane stone bridge. I'm all right. I'm just very tired. Let's go up 8 and see if that'll let me across. It won't. Yeah, he's a grumpy cat. And he has every right to be. I mean, we just, right before the stream, did his IV drip again, which, you know, he's got, if you think of this as his, like, this is his paw, and this is his right leg, he has, for what comparison would be that much of his leg shaved. Obviously, it's his legs, you know, but comparison-wise, that much of his leg shaved with an IV that takes up, like, that much. Because there's a needle going down in there into the vein. And it's all taped up and everything. And we have to, twice a day, take a syringe, it's already filled with saline, flush it out a little bit, and then take another little syringe, it's connected to a drip bag, connect that, and then that takes about 20 minutes to getting 100 milliliters of the fluids. You know, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a vet, so I'm not the best at getting the needle in the first time. I did okay the second half tonight, but the first part, trying to find it, trying to flush it out, I'm struggling. You know, so I'm sitting there poking, and I'm sure that needle's kind of digging around just a little bit and kind of making him uncomfortable. Plus, the one medication seems to make him really tired. So he's kind of groggy grumpy cat on top of being grumpy cat about people poking and prodding. But bless his heart, he sat there and let me poke and prod him. I mean, he's such an easy cat to have. Why? This does not need to be 10 meters in the air. That is plenty. All right, we're gonna go from way back here. And we'll see where it lets me build this bridge. Go there, and then it just doesn't want to go across the highway. Like, no matter what I do, it's just like, I refuse to cross that highway, sir. I mean, the same space already occupied by the highway, but clearly that's high enough. Look. Cars are going under. All right, guys, we're cheating. Yeah, he's probably like, quit stabbing me. Yeah, no doubt. Well, he's so good. You know, we took him in this morning to get the IV catheter put in, and they're in and out. Like he took him, and they were right, like just as quick as they left, they came back. My mom was like, "Yeah, well, that was quick," and the vet tech that brought him back in was like, "Yeah, he was just kind of like, okay, here you go, Paul." Didn't fight, didn't fuss. That's just his nature. He's, you know, my mom was wanting. She's like, "Well, should we wrap him up in a towel so he can't fight and get away?" I'm like, "No, with him, you've just got to let him calm down, and then he'll cooperate." And sure enough, we let him calm down, and he cooperated. He wasn't happy about it, but he cooperated. No, I don't want that. I want the road. Thank you. Can you snap to that? Hate what this mod is doing lately. All right, we want this to be as long as possible, so it's a nice, graceful slope. There we go. That way we get like a bit of another long arch under there. Sadly, that means here on the other side, we're not going to meet up on the first one. So we can go that far. Look at that bridge. Look at the detail on this thing. It's so pretty. Oh, look at that. I got that centerpiece right above the center line of the highway. Oh, yeah. But, you know, and like, I had to give him a pill, and I have to force his mouth open and shove it down the back of his throat, but he doesn't howl and hiss or growl or anything. It's more that he's like, finger out of my throat, dude. Yeah, that type of thing. So, you know, that's what it is for taking the pill. It's not that he is refusing to take it. It's that I've shoved my finger down his throat. You know, I would probably react much the same way. It's like, get your finger out of my throat, dude. Just natural reflex. But I'm really proud of him. He does really good. He's like that, and then my Doberman that I had was like that. She was so patient. I mean, every time she had to go to the vet, they were always like, I can't believe how compliant this dog is. Like, I know, it's just her nature. She's just like that. So if I back these two right up against each other, what I'm hoping is I can get the road to go right there. I started out 40 minutes ago like, hey, we're gonna take care of this residential land, and I built some roads, and I haven't been back over there since. Right now, what I'm hoping is that I can actually just plop these. It's just, it is one square off. Okay. It is one square off. I can deal with one square. We have ways of dealing with one square. So it's there. We need it there. then delete that, then delete that, then grab that, then go there, and bam, bang, boom. They fit back to back. Cool. And now we're going to delete it because we don't need this one yet. I just want to get it zoned out. Yeah, this bridges, I forget what it's called, but there are a couple DLCs. There was one that included all these nice waterfront keys, or K's, or however you say them. And then a bridges pack, and then some railroad and metro stations that are just to die for. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, first of all, where are my high schools? I've got one there, and we are running out of capacity. So what I'd like to do is kind of move this high school, and this is something a city would realistically do. They would say, you know what, the old high school is not cutting it. Maybe we'll make that a junior high and build a brand new high school. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a brand new high school, and we're gonna put it here. But this isn't a city. Actually, no. Let's go with this one, because I think I can fit it here. Yeah. This isn't the type of city that, you know, just builds a school and then they're done with it. This is the type of city that tries to remember where a specific mod is installed. Ooh, yeah, I don't remember where they are. Just don't remember what category. I don't think they're gonna be there. Could be, no. No. No, I'm just gonna go, no, no, no. I forgot I have all these other high schools downloaded. We've also got this one, but it's really big. Doesn't fit anywhere. All right, what I need to do is find the thing. And I just don't know where it is. So we're gonna go here, and so this is a ploppable. It's a park? So why didn't I find it in parks a minute ago? Will the football field fit? Oh man, none of these fit. I was really hoping to get these in here. Get the soccer field in? You play soccer? Oh my god, not even. None of them fit. That's. There's a high school that looks like it used to be a bowling alley. Maybe then what we do is get rid of these streets altogether and make this whole thing the high school campus. You'd have like the football stadium back there. You'd have the school itself up like right there. And then we might be able to get that baseball stadium in over in the corner. Make it happen. Big disappointment. All right, what about soccer then? Can we get the soccer field in? Yeah, we can get soccer. Cool. So they can have soccer and football. And then they can also, I really wish I knew where that was located. ploppable park plaza wildlife. So park plazas. It's just not there. Is it in here? No? It's just not here. Oh, they were here. I just totally overlooked them. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna make a nice campus area here. So we're gonna go ahead and move the school over again. I'm spending a lot of money to move that same school multiple times, and then we're going to do a parking lot. Maybe. High school students drive to school. So what we want to do is go, come on. There we go. Go off that and then go off that as short as we can. And then bring this. May, what is up? How's it going, man? All right, maybe we use the 40 millimeter one. That's a very strange looking parking lot and not very realistic. So instead of that, we are going to do this. We are just going to bring it in right next to the soccer field to there, and then we're going to get the super duper wide one. Oops, that's a little too far. I took things a little bit too far, chat. And then we're going to cheat that in just a little bit. That is still not a good parking lot. That's better. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. So we're gonna live with it. We're gonna stick to it. Okay, so to get the parking spots in, you have to turn anarchy on. And then what we're gonna do is put our regular parking over here. Come on, there we go. Well, I accidentally placed two of them. That could be a problem. We're gonna put our regular parking there, and then right up here by the school, we are gonna have our disabled student parking. Because I'm sure disabled students would like to drive to school as well. Doesn't quite fit though. I wish there was a single version of this. I can't move it really. And see, to delete it is really tricky. Like, oh, there we go. You just kind of I know I put two of these down, so if I delete one of them, there's still gonna be one there. Yeah. All right, so if that's gonna do that, maybe I can put in like a single parking spot just to fill in the gap, and then put that there, and then put in one more single parking spot. Yeah, that's the play. That is the play right there. Cool. And then they do come down here and turn around. So I don't want to fill in too much on this end. But I think we can get away with like this. I think that'll work. And then we've got to spin it around. On the side of the semicircle. Yeah, that's sidewalk. And I can't bring anything else down here. There's a new mod that replaces, well, not a mod, but an asset pack that replaces these, and it's a whole lot more flexible. But apparently it's really difficult to like learn how to get them to look right. Like, it's really weird how everything fits together, but once you learn it, they say you'll love it. So I may switch to that. There we go. So we've got enough room for some students to have access. And then what we're going to do through the rest of this is we're just going to grab I really wish I had more paths with trees. So I guess I'll just use the park path. And then we're just going to kind of meander this thing. Like, we're going to bring the parking lot. Going to connect to that and kind of just come up here and then like that to connect to our road. And it's going to come out right at the crosswalk. Here, let's start straight here and go from there. There we go. So that's going to go that way, and then it's going to curve back over to the parking lot like that. So that gets our parking lot connected. And then, you know, so that they don't have to walk all the way around the street. You know, those athletes, I can't walk that far. You're going to go play soccer. You're going to go run for the next 45 minutes. Trying to, you kid. Well, you know, we're going to give them a little path as well. It just cuts right through here. Maybe like this. And maybe straighten that out in a minute. And then, okay, I don't know what abomination we just created there. But that was something. That was something. So let's go over here with that and then bring this there. And then we can kind of wiggle here. Ooh. I might have made a mistake, guys. I might not be able to get that. Because I overlapped it, I can't grab the node. There we go. Okay, so let's grab this little guy right here. Bring him in, like there. And I want to get this dude and bring him in. And I guess I'm going to have to use node controller on him to rotate him around. I think that's a thing you can do. Is that not a thing you can do? No, that's okay. No, I thought you could change the angle. And I kind of can, but it's just making it go that way. And then that's just too far from the school. Okay, we'll get this right. Well, we'll get it right. Don't worry. Why can't I delete that now? Oh, it still thinks it's there. We will get all of this to agree that we have built a nice path without just building nice, perfect straight paths. It will happen. Mark my words. We'll come up here behind the football field. We will snake in through here. And I want this to come down like... that'll work, and I think I can grab that node, yeah. And kind of just get it in the corner there a little better. That looks good to me. And then here on this side, provided it doesn't do the spawn of Satan thing again. It did not. Let me bring that right to that edge. And there, they've got a nice little pathway through there. I successfully ran off all my viewers building the high school. GG me. All right, what that means is now we can go delete the other high school. Where was that? It's here. We will leave. Actually, can I fit the tennis court in this complex? No. So we'll leave that there. No, I know. Just kidding. What I'd like to also add, though, is maybe right by the high school. I mean, it's part of the community, but it's really here for the high school, for their swim team, like a nice little pool. And maybe even like back here by the sporty stuff, maybe even on this side back here, where it totally won't fit, a sports hall and gymnasium. So like that could be where you go for gym class, but if you're part of track and field or football team, you go there. If you're part of the soccer team, you go there. Everybody else has gym class over there, You know, it's also a place the school can use for, you know, exhibitions, things like that. And then they can use the community pool during the day, and then the community can use it this summertime and all that good stuff. So the last thing I want to do then is, what trees do we have? What tree do we really like? I like this tree for a campus. Oh, hello. We just kind of want to go in here and kind of just decorate this up. Like, you know, you don't want creepers driving by and checking to see what kid has parked their car for the day. You know, so you would want a little privacy on the school parking lot. Plus, you know, the coveted parking spots in the shade that everybody always wants. Plus, it just kind of hides this big, massive piece of blacktop somewhat. And then you'd probably want the same type of thing, just kind of like up and along. I can't get right behind the bleachers because it's right on the street, so that's okay. But maybe we could do like a row of trees down through here, just to kind of fill in this edge. Cool. And maybe we'll just go ahead and bring that across, just to make the campus feel a little more secure, a little safe, you know, from prying eyes. And also, you know, the student looks out the window, they can see greenery, but they can't see like their friend's house. You know, so there's going to be residential very close to this. So we'll go ahead and continue now here for a bit. I think we'll probably end right there. No, they can definitely track and or field through there. And they're cool. We can't get them to go, or we can get them to go there if we're very careful. There is the tiniest little gap right there. Track and or field. There we go. Nope. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And there. Very straight rows, but we're not done. We're not done because we're going to do a couple other things. We're going to switch back over after we get done scratching my ear to our park props. And we are going to throw down some... Don't throw down. We're going to put down some picnic tables, I guess we're gonna have to go with the ones that are part of university. We're gonna give them some places that they can like go chill with their friends, study, right? Have lunch. Just a couple of them, just kind of scattered here, there. You know, wherever. Just closest to the path, but not necessarily always on it. Maybe a couple back here in this corner because it's nice and secluded. Yeah. And then, you know, some alumnus somewhere along the way was like, the high school needs fountain. And the school said, we'll gladly let you build a fountain if you also give us money to get new AstroTurf for the soccer field. And so there we go. A fountain. And done. And then for the rest of this, we'll just kind of like go in with... I don't want you. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why I'm getting that. We'll go in with just like some low vegetation. Like the really, really low flat stuff. Where is that? I've downloaded so many assets, I can't find anything anymore. There we go. It's high, that's high, that's high, that's high. That's high. Is there low vegetation? There used to be low vegetation. There we go. Just some like areas back here that don't get walked on as often. Though let's face it, people are totally gonna go hang out under the bleachers to smoke. But you know. Maybe over there. And a little bit there. And a little bit there. And a little more there. And this is looking good. So the only other thing I need now is a little diversity in our trees. So last time we used that one. Let's see if I can't grab this little guy and use him to kind of just fill in some just random, just a couple places here and there. Just to fill it all out, make it feel a little more complete. And like back here in this corner, we can... Oh, this is where we should really throw some high vegetation. Yeah. Let's throw in some of that high vegetation. Because this wouldn't necessarily be all that kept up. It's out here by the edge. Is there a smaller version? I don't want to get in the soccer field. And I don't want it on the sidewalk. I think it looks, see, like really nice and lush right there on this corner. You come around this corner, well, mostly it's nice and lush. We could do it with another tree. Give me that other tree again. Whoa, let's put something down. There we go. Let's give me a couple of these.
Got him! I got him!
There we go. T-Hill coming in with a rating party of 5. What is up? How was the rest of Austrian? I was there for part of it, then I had to go get the kitty his hydration IV drip. So I missed out like the, I don't know, from about 6:20 on. Speaking of. Cole. Yep, he's over there. He's alive. Just gonna have to check him. But welcome, Raiders. I got a bunch of stuff set up. Very cool. I just spent way too long obsessing over a new high school campus. True fact. But I really dig it. Like, all of these buildings, in my imagination, are all part of the same high school campus. JMZ! What is up? Yeah, my kitty's a little sick. He's definitely having a bit of a rough time. But we're gonna get him better. So this is all gonna be commercial. Dude, go eat. Go eat. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Why is that not there? So we'll get rid of that. Cool. And then we might even go ahead and just fill in this little corner shop. It's gonna be like a little gas station, little pharmacy, stuff like that. Because we do have quite a bit of commercial need as well, which we're going to continue filling in once we build in this area. Right now, our big pressing need is our residential need. So we're also going to need to redistribute our elementary schools. Don't worry, we're not going to go through that same rigmarole. Elementary school, easy. They get, they're going to go right down here at the opposite end of the street. School district just owns this block. They're going to get a little playground, and then we're done. We're out. There. And that's it. That's all the elementary school gets. And then we're just going to zone all this in. Even right up against the highway. Not very desirable, I know. But, it's land that needs to be developed because we're trying to get some goals met here. You're trying to grow this city so that it can become the big city it has always dreamed of being. So we're even going to do, actually, not going to do there. I want that to be just a nice unimpeded view as you drive down through there. In fact, what I could probably do, just to make that look a little bit better, instead of having that gap there, is I could probably come in with this dude and no parking. No, but well, I don't know too many elementary students who drive themselves to the school, so I don't know that they need parking. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. There might be some fifth graders who have been held back so many times they have their driver's license. And that's not gonna really work, is it? Yeah, it's not really gonna work. I think there's staff parking. I think the school has staff parking. Yeah, the school has staff parking. Has it built in. Granted, not a lot. You know, how many children go to this school? 300, and apparently we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 adults to handle those 300 children. That's totally realistic. Totally realistic. What I do think I'd like to do here, though, is I don't want to go crazy like I did a minute ago with what we were doing, but I would like to come in with it's a nice fence. It's a nice fence. You know, we could do a stone wall and just kind of go like this, just to kind of give the school some privacy by a 6-inch tall stone wall. Wow, that's quite the wall there. No wonder I've never used those in any of my builds. I guess I'll just use the park fence. We'll go right about there and right about there, and then see if maybe I can get this in to go all the way down to here. It's saying it doesn't want to build it, but I think it will. Yeah, it did. 8-foot barbed wire fence. Well, no, it's just a nice. I don't have first-person cameras, so I can't get down there really close. But it's just a nice little fence. Just a nice fence. It includes the park as well. And then we can zone the rest of this in, so people can live nearby. So there we go. We killed our residential demand, so I just want to speed the game up now. What do you mean you have no water? Oh, what you mean is you have no water. Okay. You were being quite literal. Fair enough. Okay, this is where, again, the map maker, I appreciate the sentiment, but this is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. So, garbage issues. We meet again. When do we get these? Oh, not for a long time. We are about to hit a milestone though here in just a second. Part of the problem is I'm currently emptying our landfill, so that's a big portion of our trucks that are being used just to ferry trash back and forth between recycling centers. So that's a big part of our problem. It will go away. I'm pretty sure this problem will resolve itself just as soon as, you know, I like the high school. I like our high school complex. I've never really, this is really the first time I've tried building something like this in City Skylines, is, you know, something believable. It could be better. I've seen better, but I like it. It's a believable high school campus, in my opinion. Agree, disagree, feel free. I like it, and it fills in an irregular shaped block in the city quite nice. You know, again, we've got the little areas that students can go out at lunch. We've got parking. Though I could have tried to put the other spaces there. It's just they're not showing up because I built that. I could maybe. There we go. I got him to show back up. There we go. Oh my gosh, there was even somebody parked there. That is cool. See, like these high school students are using the high school parking lot. You guys thought I was okay. Well, that one's not. But some of them. Oh look, they even have little scooters. High school student at the high school. High school student at the high school. So high school students, when they come to study, use the parking lot if you build it for them, which is just really cool. I think it's an awesome little detail that the game includes. Hey, we did it. So this isn't quite where we want to be yet, but I wanted, was it this side I wanted to start going high density? I think so. I think what I want to do is like not high density, like put the high rise band on it, so we get like the medium density buildings down here, like the medium height buildings, and then as we go that way, start climbing up again so that we have like a big downtown over there. I'm also thinking about maybe once we get this unlocked, doing a farm or something out here. But this end we're blocked in. I can buy a tile, but I don't know which one I want next. So I'm going to hold off on that. I think this one or this one is kind of our logical choice. Our industry is kind of a bit difficult to deal with right now because of not having that tile, and I can't really get like a train station, like a cargo freight train. Actually, no, I do want this tile. I've already answered that question. For the simple fact, I am tired of these things showing up in my output electricity when they're not contributing. There we go. I'm happy now. I am happy, Brandon. And I can't wait until we can do the same thing with whatever it is that's way over there that I can't see. That is giving us all this water. And then I can do my own water system. So, you know, I said I was going to go start building, but man, we have no demand. None. Our high school availability is pretty low. Our elementary availability is fairly low. So, what I want to do is, now that we've got that elementary there, I want to move this one a little more central and then have another one over here for these guys. Maybe even two. So we have this spot where we took out the high school. So that's kind of an ideal location to relocate that one. Don't know how I feel about the playground being right there next to Main Street. Not sure how much I love that. So what I want to do is dezone. Well, maybe not this side. This side can still be low density. Yeah, but then from here on, we start going high density. Let's just fill in our last little bit of low density so we can say goodbye. And then I want, like, boop, right there. We're gonna get some nice smaller homes right here. Oh yeah, I never hooked this up. It's gonna be very difficult to do. The small town you were raised in, the main street right past the park. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's, even though the schools, where'd he go? There we go. Even though the schools have a little playground behind them, just to raise property value, I have to put the playground park next to it and pretend that's the real playground. Like, that's the playground for, like, you know, kindergartners. This is where the big boys go, you know. I'm a big boy. I can go down the metal slide. No, you'll burn yourself. Trust me, you will burn yourself. Is anybody using this road? I'd be surprised if they were. No, but it's a pretty bridge, so I don't care. We need to do a couple more, though. Like, we need, like, to have another one that maybe curves through right here. Yeah, you know, I am going to go for this. This area is kind of suburban, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. Like, this is like the original founding town, you know, and so maybe it's not that big of a deal that there's a park right there, just right off of Main Street, right next to 3 ATMs in a row. I mean, they all say First National Bank on the front of them, even though that's a drugstore, that's a convenience store, and that's a quiet corner shop. But then they say ATM and First National Bank, or First Skyline Bank. Yeah, they say First Skyline Bank. Do we have other options for death care yet? No. Not until 14,000. Okay. So let's look at our policies and see if there's any new policies that we would like to. Yeah, we want to get education boost. We want to encourage our children to go to school. So we're gonna do that. Costs us a lot more money, but it's worth it. And then when we reach 8,500 is when we're really going to get some policies that'll really help us take off. We do have a bit of industrial demand, which is good. We have offices now, which means, yeah, we have universities. You know what? Let's do the same thing. Let's get caught up on our needs for schools here. So we've got one over there, we've got one there, and
8 short months.
8 short months, yeah. Time flies. What's up, Strange? By the way, welcome to our brand new moderator here on Vainglorious Gaming. Strange. He's moderator on both Discord and here in Twitch. If he's like all my other moderators, he'll be totally useless. But hey, at least we have a moderator here. There we go. So that gets us our elementary school situation taken care of, but we do need a second high school. So I'm gonna go for that. Since this one's kind of there, I'll go about here. Seems like it couldn't possibly have been that long. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna do some eminent domain. The school system's gonna come in. Unfortunately, this school is not going to get the same nice treatment. It's just gonna be kind of just a school with maybe, you know, the basketball court next to it. Yeah. Afraid the school district blew their money on this over here. Had to buy out a lot of homes. A lot of landscape architects were involved. So these guys, sadly, they just get the city high school. Just the basic H building. That almost looks like my old high school. Not quite. Like the H was actually, I went to high school in a big giant H. It was quite amusing. I wonder if, hold on, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I gotta pause the game for a minute. Yeah. Google Maps. Let's get a satellite view of where I went to high school. So we are gonna pull this over here. You're gonna switch to display capture. If I can find the button, there we go. And then we're gonna ooh, mouse. Hi, there we go. I'm gonna zoom in and okay. So I gotta find Cash Road. Here, I know what I could do. It's not a high school anymore. Ah, there we go. There it is. Okay, cool. So let's go to satellite view. Well, they added on to it. They must have added on to it. This building used to be like this bit and that bit wasn't there. And it was just a big giant H. With very limited parking, sadly. It's frustrating, honestly. You know, that's what I drove up to. What was really funny is my house. Gina, why didn't you get it? Converted the Prime Gaming sub to a tier 1. Why didn't you get an alert? I must not have that set up. I'm so sorry. There, that's my best hobo impression. So it had like the thing where the buses went. Can we go this way? And then over here, if you were a bad kid, I never got sent there, but oh, it's not there anymore. There used to be just like this tin building, like just a building made out of tin. We called it the 10. And that was the alternative school. So if you're bad, you got sent over there. I always parked this over here and then went in that door every day. No, they haven't added on. Inside, it's a big giant H. And it was just this big. Can I thought you could rotate in. Yeah, you can. There we go. You used to be able to just drag your mouse into it. But this is just this big one-way street that went around the whole school. And it's just, that's it. That's my high school. Not big at all. But it had like, so a main corridor that went all the way across. Let's go back to a satellite view. So a main corridor that went all the way across here, main corridor that went all the way across here, and then there was like, this is actually like a skylight area. Not really, it's like a roof, but there's lights all around the side there. And so 2 halls that way, 2 halls that way to connect it. And that was it. That was my high school. As you can see, no major sporting. Tennis. There was a kind of a football field. That's it. Oh wow, that's a new building. And then I lived right there. That's my house. So I could like go out in the street and see my high school, but I had to go all the way down here. I'm all the way down here and then all the way back up and around to get to it. So it's kind of a massive hill right there. But that was my house right there. Anyways, back to Skylines. Thanks. I have no idea what to do with it. You'll figure it out. Click the sword view icon and start clicking on things. If you accidentally ban somebody, it's not the end of the world. It's easy to undo. I kind of want my little alleyway here to continue on over. But it's just a one-way. I don't have a two-way alley anymore because I changed. Oh, I do. I didn't think I did. I think we should go like that and then over. That way they've got just one other option. I didn't realize I had a two-way, so this is not going to be one-way. I know you're losing your trees. I'm very sorry. There we go. Yes, there's so many things. The mod view, if you kind of just stop and look at it, it becomes pretty self-explanatory. It really does. Like, it can seem a little overwhelming at first, but it pretty quickly becomes self-explanatory. So I never did this down here. I never connected this. I kept coming down here to do it and then never did it. So we need to connect it there. Gina, by the way, the new Ash Junior merch, fantastic. It all looks so good. I am a tyrant. Okay, so the thought I never concluded earlier is, you know, we've got this grid going this way. Obviously, it will eventually bump into this grid. Wrong road. So eventually it's going to hit that, right? I need a new hat too. I'd love to, but I just can't. So I could do that. What I want to do is have enough room for a university. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is make this a university and just be very efficient with our space. So let's zone that out while we're waiting on our population to come back. So we just follow this road around, make a nice neat zone like so. And yeah, this is going to be tricky to get this thing in here and get it to be able to be upgraded. So we really only have one choice right now, the trade school. So, you know, obviously that's what we're going to go with.
Every time.
Philippines 99, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome. Let's just tuck this thing. Actually, will it fit there? Nah, it's too big. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it up here in this corner. And then what we want to do, first things first, is get this big giant building in, because it's going to be our biggest challenge to fit in here. There we go. Can it go along that road? No, it can't go along this road. So this is our only option for it, is back here. So with that, we have capacity now for 1,000 university students, but we've got 2,002 in our town. So we need to make room for all these people that wish to attend university for higher education. Which again, gonna be a bit tricky. Plus we also have to meet that attractiveness score. And get it all to fit into this small space. Big oof. Let's maximize our space here. How many tiles wide is a dorm? One, or back from the road? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I go here with a path, in theory, I should be able to just squeeze a dorm right there. Yeah, there we go. And hopefully get one more right next to it. And then one more right there. And that gives us our capacity. Not quite. Big sad, because the study hall is not going to fit there. We may have to have the university purchase some additional land. Maybe. Possibly. Or we could just do this. And have a nice big open space there. And extend the university out across the street. School has already outgrown its campus. And cool. There. And then we can get a study hall in there, which is going to give us another 400 capacity. Which brings us up to 2350, which is enough for the city. Right? Yes, barely, but it's enough. However, do we meet the beauty score? We do. So we're going to come in here, academic works. We're going to crank this up to where it's 50% or higher, so that way they get one every academic school year, and we can get this thing upgraded and get it making us money, because right now it is costing us a ton of cash. And then what we're going to do here is start doing some high density commercial. All like that, all right there. And then, oh wait, hold that thought, hold everything. Before we do that, I want this whole area to be on a high-rise band, because I don't want this to be super tall buildings, just sort of tall buildings. For like Superman on the days he doesn't really feel like trying, you know, able to leap semi-tall buildings in a single bound. Worst analogy I've ever made. I'm in a weird mood. I'm very tired, so I apologize for the corniness. It's the best I can do. There we go. Do that. Scribble, 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 and then fill the rest of it in. Cool. And then Sterling Heights is going to have the policy of doesn't exist yet. Well then, I guess we're gonna have some high rises. Don't really have any office or industrial demand at the moment. You know, unpausing the game makes it run a lot better. We don't really have demand for those high-rise offices, but I'm gonna zone them for now anyway. So how's this area filling in? We got a lot of people complaining about not enough workers, but we don't really have a residential demand. Very peculiar. Are you done emptying? Oh my gosh, really? 1% left? All right, 3 trucks just went back. I want that truck out. Get out. There you go. Good grief, how many trucks does it take to remove 1% of a landfill? There we go. We can now say a sayonara to the landfill and get a proper idea. Yeah, we're fine on garbage processing, which I kind of figured we were. Ooh, we have solar updraft towers, my second favorite form of power. So these guys are upgrading nicely. They seem to like their high school area. I bet the land value around this thing's crazy because these are parks, and that counts as a park too. No, the land value's crap. It has a school, 2 huge parks that make no noise. How is the land value so bad around that? Whatever. We're gonna come back over here where like all the rich people are gonna move in. Oh yeah. So I guess while we're waiting for the city to actually decide if it's going to shit or get off the pot, we can fill in our grid. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have one little big space there. I'm okay with that. Gonna give us some room for some unique buildings, some of the larger parks. So, whoops, it will be just fine. I've been watching a lot of city planner plays, trying to learn ways to use grids, but break them up and make them more interesting to look at other than just being a grid. Really have been enjoying his videos as well. So if you're into City Skylines and you've not watched City Planner Plays, highly recommend. He is an actual real life city planner, as his channel name indicates. So he actually talks a lot about the decisions he makes in City Skylines and how his real life career kind of informs a lot of what he does, which is pretty cool. Do I want that road? No, I want that road. Yeah, that's what I want. Cool. So we've got big spaces here. We need better names for all this stuff, though. Like Nancy Street is Miller Street, and Hancock Street. This all needs a name. You know, I think we're gonna walk down to Electric Avenue. There we go. And then we're gonna take it higher. Seems there's a channel point redeemed for naming things. There is. Imagine that. People can name anything in this town they want to, because everything in this town can be named. Everything in City Skylines has the ability to name it. There we go. So that should now be Electric Avenue. And it's not. Why? Why have you done this to me? I mean, okay. Electric Avenue. Is it because I didn't name it after a Herbie Hancock song? Is that the problem? All right, so we have some turn lanes to fix because I don't like them. There we go. We want. What am I doing? One thing. Had stream back for a second. Been buffering ever since I said Astroneer merch. I am not dropping any frames whatsoever. Twitch is saying everything is excellent. Is anybody else encountering any problems with the stream? That one was fine. No, things are good for you. Refresh. That's all I know to do. The good old turn it off and turn it back on again solution. Pardon me, I'm a very paranoid cat owner, and I just have to turn around and verify that he's still there and breathing. Yes, he is still there and breathing. I just have to do that periodically. You'll just have to excuse me. He's a sick kitty, and I worry. Here in Atlanta, we have Peachtree, everything Peachtree. Well, oh, I know, yes. I have been to Atlanta, and yes, that is the truth. The absolute truth. I'm not going to do these yet because we will eventually have roads coming out to this side, and that could get ugly. So, another thing we can do while we are waiting is we do not have bus service for this whole end down here. Thing is, since we are eventually going to extend that way, I don't know where I'm going to want the other buses to go. But for now, we can run one in, and if we need to change it later, well, we can. That is always an option. I hate having buses stop on a main road like that. I don't see that I really have a choice. Let's get this one to stop right here by that walkway for the high school. Get this one to come over. Whoa. My monitor over on the side just did a weird. I'm gonna just get this to zigzag up through these neighborhoods. And then let's get it to go meet up with another bus line so they can transfer easily, and then end it right there. Make sure they're all biofuel buses, because that's the only type of bus I accept. Chestnut all the things. I don't know what all of our street names are because I didn't live here before GPS, and I just GPS everything. So I don't actually really ever like pay attention to what the streets are really called. It's just like turn left in 1,000 feet. So, you know, that street where McDonald's is turn right in 1,000 feet. You know, that is the name of the street to me. It's the best I can do. This area doesn't have bus line yet either. When I lived in Springfield, Missouri, it's a town of about 200,000 people. So there's little areas of town that all have their own little names. And a lot of them, not like the high school name is shared with that, but then everything in that area is named that, like Glendale Shopping Center, Glendale Shopping Heights, Glendale Shopping Plaza, Glendale Plaza. It's just like everything. It's just like enough. That's enough. How's our school doing? Cool. Why only 594 students though? Probably because there's no mass trans over here. I'd really like to see a lot more of these eligible students. We've only got a third of our students going over. Granted, only 28% of our population has made it, or 45% of our population has made it through high school. So I guess it's just going to take a while for that to have that knock-on effect that we're hoping for. However, look at that. We have our high demand for residential that we've been hoping for. How have you guys been doing on your upgrades? Oh, not well at all. I'm very disappointed in you. Especially you back here along the water. What's your excuse? It's not recreation. You have plenty. Like, that has all the recreation we could ever need for that side of town. Plus some, because we've got whatever that is, a yoga garden, Japanese garden. So we don't have upgrades happening. So our demand is artificial. Like, I really think we can get to 8,500 without zoning a single thing. But what are we going to do until then? Because there's just like nothing else to really do. I guess I could figure out how we're going to get a train depot in. Yeah, let's work on that. So what we're going to have is a way to figure this out. Where our bridge actually needs to be over these railroad tracks. And to do that, what I think I could do is rely on building this grid out like this way, since it moves away from the tracks. And then seeing where this would naturally go, which is right here, but it doesn't want to let me build that, but it's going to now because I turned anarchy on. So that is where that would go. Now I can get rid of that nonsense, because that's all I needed was to find out where the end of the bridge will be. Oh my god, I love these new road assets. They're so pretty. What's wrong with set? There's so many more options. Let's turn anarchy off and see if we can get this to work without anarchy. So that's 6 meters. That is nowhere near enough for a train to get under. Slope too steep. So that is as steep as I can get away with. That is a very steep bridge. So what we might do in that case is have this come on out, and then have it actually give it a little bit more room for runoff here, basically. Or slope. Give it a little bit more room to slope down. Like, let's see what the longest slope is we can build here. That's it right there. Cool. And then this side, however, I don't know what to do about him. It's kind of the problem, John. Take that out and just do that, and that's fairly balanced on both sides. Is that train really gonna fit into there? I'm skeptical because the wires are there. Can I get a train? Hello? Anybody? Train, please. There we go. Comes on. And whoop. Ooh, that's close, but yeah, the train fits. With some room to spare. So, okay. Train fits. If I fits, I sits. If you don't own a cat, you don't know what that means. Oops. Or a cat doesn't own you. It's kind of, let's be honest. Okay, so we're not gonna get that there. So then that tells me where we're gonna put our depot. Is along this road right here. Because the railroad tracks just kind of naturally curve away, so I can curve them in, so that could be our bypass. Because we need a freight depot so that these guys, once they find people to employ, will have a place to ship their cargo. So I'm pretty sure we have trains now. Never mind, that's at 8,500. But at least we know where it's going to go. And then we can get rid of that silliness. That was just a thought exercise. That's all that was. I would zone more industrial, but what's the point? Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to build bridges up and over this railroad track. Not like in how many places I'm going to do that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's speed time up a little bit more. I really thought we were about to get to build a train depot. I thought that happened, but it didn't. So whatever. We are up to 640 people going through university, so that's good. We're getting there. Strangely, the people who are farthest away from it seem to be going to it. But we're finally caught up on our capacity for elementary and high school. We've got buses that go right by all of those. So there's a bus stop on both sides of the street by our elementary. The same is true for our high school? No? Is there no bus service on this section? There is not. Oof. That's a big oof. Let's just divide this in half. So we'll do one line this side, one line this side. And we are gonna not go down this little alley because that would just be stupid. Hey, nice. It just upgraded right there while we were looking at it. It's like it was peer pressure or something. Go over this way. Come up every couple blocks. Oof, okay. Yeah, I always hate it when the bus crosses over itself. It's not a thing I like to see happen. So instead, let's go like this. So we're doing these three. And then over here, down here. Oh, I have voice cracks. I am the world's oldest 15-year-old, so I think I'm allowed. There, up there, and then like here by the school, and then crosses over itself again. Why must you do this to me? Not really what I wanted to do, but I hate having the bus loop back. It's just, it annoys me to have the bus cross back over where it had previously been. It just, Seems like, you know, there should have been a more efficient path, so instead I cheat. So then back here shouldn't matter as much because it's all just a grid. It should be fairly straightforward. So there, there, and then there, and then there. And eventually we'll do metros and things like that. But a town of 8,500 doesn't really need a metro. And then coming back, we'll catch a couple of these streets again. No. Don't put your school buses on my line. Thank you. Cool. So that gives us, we're now up to 6 lines. Yeah, 6 lines in our city. Getting a decent number of people on some of them, but most of our buses are running fairly empty. It's just kind of the way it goes. Does this bus line over here, it does connect to over there, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah, that connects. That one takes them there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Awesome. So that'll help people get around. That will also help us get more students over here. But to get our next upgrade, we need to do some significant additions. We need to bring in a lot more students. We have the capacity, so we really just need to get the pretty of it. Gotta make it pretty. I don't want to increase capacity because we have enough, right? We have enough. Oh yeah, we have more than enough now. So what can we put in that is pretty but not capacity? That's capacity. Fountains. It's always these freaking blooming fountains. Now the trade school cafeteria doesn't have any capacity. Let's see if we can sneak that in, like right there. Does that do anything for our attractiveness? A little bit, actually. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna spam a bunch of fountains for now, just to kind of cheese it and get the score where we need it to be. We could do a gymnasium, but again, it adds capacity, and I don't want to. Book club we don't have. No, book club we do have. Where's your little teeny tiny building? What are you? Yeah, it is a book club. Okay, so we haven't unlocked the other teeny tiny little building yet. So this is going to be a very fountain heavy area for a while. Let's see. So that brought us to 395. So cool there, 50 each. So one more won't get us there, will it? No. 5 away. Whoa, what just happened? The game just had like a minor aneurysm. Cool, so we're set there. We've just got to bring in 150 more students. We have that many students. We don't. We barely have that many eligible students. Where'd they all go? We had like 2,000 eligible students earlier. Where have they all gone? Only 30% of them went through schools, so I guess as these high school students go to high school, they'll trickle over to there. All right, so back to the question from earlier is how's this side doing in upgrades? And they're still taking forever, so I don't, oh gosh, this side hasn't even finished upgrading. So I guess we're just gonna have to, I mean, I hate doing this, I really do. I hate zoning before one area has finished upgrading. What happened to you? Oh yeah, I built a road, that's what happened to you. Let's just dezone all this so we can get the squares actually filled in properly. Come on. Go ahead. Move out. I mean, it's a lovely, cute little house. Never mind. It was a lovely, cute little house. And now it's eminent domain. Because we want to build a lovely big house there and charge more property taxes on it. All right, let's see what this does for our population. And I'd really like to get to 8,500 before we get level 3 and 5 buildings. That way my high-rise ban doesn't force people to tear down their buildings. but I'm not sure that we're going to accomplish that. Also, we are going to have to think about more elementary schools since we're moving into high density. They fill up elementary schools very fast. Elementary. Just like super fast. Do I have any other elementary schools? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Let's use Hayes Element. Oh, huge. So our nearest one is there. So let's go like there. What do you look like? Oh, that's a good urban elementary school too. Yeah, I approve. I approve. I dig that. Poor industrial, just because of no workers. It's just like more and more of it disappearing. I bet we are in porting. So you think, well, you know, we're actually not importing that much goods. I'm really surprised. I mean, what are you gonna do with freaking 6-year-olds? Lock them up. I mean, if you want to, we could just build a prison right next door. Could you know, just be like, looky there, kids, behave or you're gonna go across the street. Speaking of people behaving, fire safety. First of all, healthcare. Not the greatest. All right, so let's once again declare eminent domain and put in a clinic. And then over here amongst our high rises, we're just gonna put in a big honking hospital. What's a honking hospital? It's a hospital that honks. What do you think it was? And then a fire coverage again. Not the best. So this is gonna be our little city services corner right here. And then over here, they're doing okay, but we probably want to go ahead and move to a more urban style fire station for over here. Greater coverage, yes, look at that. Greater coverage. The high rises require more fire trucks to put out their fires. So we may as well go ahead and get a police station in there and then a smaller one in over here. That my small one? Nope. There's my small one. Again, city services corner. And then I think I only have like 2 post offices in this whole town. Surprisingly, they're keeping up, but I am going to build another one right there. I bet our cemetery is getting near capacity. No. Cool, so we might just get lucky and that will be our only cemetery that we'll need, because at 80, oh no, 14,000 we get crematoriums. We are going to need another cemetery at some point. My God, we have no demand for freaking industry. That is so sad. It's just the saddest thing ever. Like, a lot of that is zoned. Like, look at all that, it's zoned, and they're just like, yeah, but you know, what are you? Okay, yeah, you definitely need to be there. We're not quite. We're 170 people away from our next milestone, and that milestone gets us some really important, very important things that really help with land value and help the town really come to life. So that's what I'm kind of waiting on. And they're moving in slowly but surely, so I think we're gonna get there. Oh, we got level 3 already. Oh, they're gonna have to tear that building down once we get to 8,500 people, because we are going to put a high-rise band here on. This just needs a better name. I mean, this is like a harbor leading up to a river. Maybe up to a couple rivers. Maple just doesn't seem to sum up this area. I don't know. And I want to name this area after the school. Wow, that's just. We really don't have enough students in town to get to our next upgrade, which is really surprising. Oh, hey, 38 more people, 37 more people to move in, 35 more people to move in before we get our next milestone. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Back up. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. Keep going. No, no, not down. Up. Up. That way. There you go. What? I dropped that far. 54, 50. We get up to like 79 and then it, like 20 people die. Oh no. No, don't go back below 8,400. I take back what I said about you. Actually, it's probably because I am hearing upgrades happening, and every time they upgrade, they technically leave the city and then come back, because until that building finishes getting built, like, these people don't count. Now they count our population again as soon as that building finishes being built. That's probably what we're seeing right now. Is this area is upgrading quite a bit because they're having the knock-on effect. Because as that land value and as these people get educated, the land value kind of mushrooms. Like, see that little corner back there is now starting to upgrade. Hey, there it is. But that corner back there is now starting to upgrade because everybody else up here and has pushed up their land value. Cool. But we are now going to supercharge the city by turning on small business enthusiasts, big business benefactor, industrial space planning, and high-tech housing. And then over here in Sterling Hills. So sorry for those of you who have already built high-rise, but tear it down. There we go. And what we should see pretty quick is a lot of upgrading where it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, so there it goes. You can see arrows popping up all over town for places that have kind of been our holdouts.
I got him.
Shibe, what is up? Welcome. No way. You played Satisfactory. The factory must grow. What is up, Big Willie? How's it going, Nibby? What's up? How's it going? How's it going? Dude, congratulations on signing the rest of your life away to Satisfactory. How'd you like it? Is that your first time playing? I don't think I've ever seen you playing Satisfactory before. I love that game. Yeah. Wait until you get to a point where you realize that you've done it all wrong and you have to tear it all down and start over. That's that point where you cry, but then you realize, wait, I now have the knowledge. I can rebuild him. I can make him better. And you'll be good. So yeah, there are trains. There are trains that you can drive, sir. You can control the trains. Is Drive Channel Satisfactory exclusive? What's up, Juge? Probably. I mean, that game is something else. But yeah, welcome, welcome Raiders. How did you guys enjoy it? I see your face to your child. It considers a mind your life swinging before you don't understand it. Every day the stuff becomes closer. Big Willie, you okay? I don't know what the quote's from. Big Willie does that. What is that quote from? I don't know. We didn't get upgraded because we don't have enough students in town. And our number is just going down and down and down and down and down, sadly. The factory must grow. It must. Our population's climbing though, so as the population climbs and as they work their way through the different schools, eventually. Okay, so guys, I need your opinion. What does that building look like to you? I'm not going to click on it. I'm going to tell you what it is. Those of you who just joined, what does that building look like? An elder center? Okay. Team thinks it looks like a prison. Or he plays City Skylines, may have the mod down or the thing downloaded. School, a library. Gene said it looks like a prison. I don't think it looks like a prison. Yeah, it's an elementary school. Hayes Elementary School. It looks like your school. Did you go to Hayes Elementary School? Somewhere I've got like a school that like actually exists in real life. Yeah, like this is apparently the high school in Manassas, Kansas. Like that's like just it. That's supposedly exactly what it looks like. Never been there. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I have to find out. Okay, we're gonna pause because I have to do that to be able to get out of here. Google Chrome. Manassas. Whoop. I can type. High school. Oh, Tennessee. It's in Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I see it. This next picture I'm going to click on, the fact that this is in Tennessee is kind of hilarious. Yeah, the police all out front. So there's like the front entrance. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, it's the same place. That's weird. Yeah. Wow, the person who made that. Yeah, there it is. There's a nice shot of the backside of it. Yeah. They did a good job recreating this school. Unreal. Oh, no cops out front this time. Huh. Somebody made the high school in their local town in City Skylines. Wouldn't that be creepy though? Like you could download like 7-Elevens and Costco's and Walmarts and things like that for this game, but I don't want real life places in City Skylines. I don't want that level of realism. Oh, one person was sad. Oh no, a lot of people were sad. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't want that much realism in City Skylines. So these people back here aren't going to school because the school's way up there. That's kind of a... Is there a nuke mod for this game? Probably. The closest I can get to nuking anything is sending down a giant meteor strike. Like crank it up to level 10. Do a meteor strike, and it will do some damage. Right here. Let's go over here where I'm not building. It'll take a minute to come in, but you'll see the big crater this thing makes here. Let's I've already sent it. Doesn't matter now. Juge, I thought you were there that night that we just destroyed a city. You were there? Okay. Well, I see an industry complaining about not enough places to sell their goods way out in the distance. But for now, we're waiting on, let's just sit here.
Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
You guys hear it rumble? Look at that big boy. Oh. Yeah.
Meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the
Yeah.
impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
That is not an insignificant crater that thing makes. And imagine if that had been in the city. Like, literally, like, see how the radius that it caused fires? And then there's a radius about this big that it destroys buildings. Yeah, there's probably mods that you can really crank up the disaster intensity. Hey, no casualties. Trees set on fire, 46. Those are casualties. Trees matter, man. Trees matter. But yeah, one night, after I was kind of done with the city, we saved it, and then we just, we made a backup copy, and then we just destroyed, absolutely wrecked the city. Why is there such a big residential demand? And I just built all this. 5% unemployment. You know what? No, I can't. People haven't upgraded yet. Hey, come back over here to this window. Thank you. Fine. You know what? Whatever. It's whatever. Let's go ahead and get the commercial in since they want it. Commercial goes there, there. What are you? You're a school. So what goes well next to school? Office buildings. But only a little bit. And then let's go ahead and spam out a bunch of residential since they're complaining about residential. All right, whoever here was complaining about nowhere to sell your goods, I'll have you know, I have been wanting to build this forever, but I couldn't, okay? The game wouldn't let me. Ooh, it's not gonna give me a lot of space there. That should be fine. They'll come in that side and go out that side. I believe they come in right and go out left. So let's finish checking up these roads here. So let's go 30, 45 and make that one way. Oh, it even made it the right direction. Never mind, spoke too soon. Thud, 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 thud. There, cool. So look, you now have a place to ship. Well, once I connect it to the actual railroad, you have a place to ship your shit. So we'll try to do like this. Get this to run right next to there, and then right at the bridge. Connect. That should hold the whole length of a train. You want to always have it be able to hold a whole length of a train, because like if a train's pulling in, waiting on another train to come back out, it will block that hole back in, and you wind up with train traffic jams, and nobody enjoys those. Nobody. Sadists enjoy those. So we can do that, but I'd really rather put it there. Cool. So that guy in time will start accepting, like, trucks from there should start coming over here. But right now they're probably all outside of town. Yeah, they're all outside of town right now. But eventually they'll start coming to here to export their stuff. That'll be a nice, like this dude over here that says, hey man, I don't have enough buyers for my product. So he can now just start exporting. As soon as he realizes this thing exists. Apparently he didn't get the email from the city planners that, hey, you can export at a cargo station now. Come on. I have a bulldozer waiting for you if you don't figure it out. What kind of factory are you anyway? You look like an apartment building. What are you making in the apartment building? Especially a run-down apartment. Oh, you make meth. It's a meth factory. So what we need to do is put this in quotes. And apparently that's as long as the name can be. Fine. We're just gonna go ahead and call a spade a spade. Meth? How about meth? There we go. Frank Smith Factory. We're gonna make that historical so that Frank Smith Factory will remain for what? Are you all just stupid? Look, right here, a thing to export your crap. Go. Are you afraid of bridges? Are you afraid of the rain? What is your problem? No one is using this. This thing's cost me a lot of money. Get over here and use it. Come on. Come on. You would be like, oh, look, you got somebody using it. No, that's just an SUV, whose name's Kathleen. We all know her name's Karen. And she just works there. She's not exporting anything except her time. So they've stopped complaining. Does that mean they figured out it's here and we're going to see trucks start showing up? They're still complaining about not enough workers, but we'll deal with that. That's easy. You just add more residential until they shut up. There goes Kathleen again. Well, that was a really short shift. Oh, wait. We have our first one. Oh, never mind. He's coming in from out of town. He does not belong to any of our businesses. He drove in from another town to use our depot. So what we've learned today is that all the residents of Lakefields are idiots. Oh. No, that's the recycling center. Still not a business. I mean, kind of, but you know, not one of the factories that should really be taking advantage of this. Here comes Kathleen back to work. Oh no, that's the post office delivering mail. Yeah, not an actual business. Are you an actual business? Yes. Who do you belong to? Aero Designs. You get something for this. I don't know what yet. You know what you get? You get a nice industrial fence. Yes. You get a lovely fence for your troubles. We're gonna tear down your neighbor. Like, there, see, look. You now have your own special fence, sir, and you're gonna be historical because you were the first one to figure it out. Idiots. Absolute idiots. See, quality appliances? You could have had a fence like your guy there, but no, you took too long. At least they figured it out. They'll start exporting, and we'll start making a lot of money off those exports. A lot of money. I'm waiting for all these trucks to come back so that this will empty out, because that will help with that not enough buyers thing as well. Oh my God, we still have a citizens shortage? Really? No, unemployment is 10%. They just haven't figured out how to like drive across the highway yet to go to work. That's the problem here. Which is weird. Normally by now they would have figured out there's a roundabout right there. It's like, oh look, I can go to the other side of the city from here. How neat. Garbage keeping up. So we did all the fire. We still don't have crematoriums. So sadly we still have to bury the dead instead of just burning them. It's so much easier to burn them. But we still don't have enough students. Are we getting there? No. Do we have any students coming in from out of town? 4% of 57 is what? Like 2 people? Oh my gosh. 2.3 people. I will take that third of a person if it just lets me upgrade my freaking school. So I'm losing so much money on it because you don't get to charge as much tuition. Hardships being a mayor. Doing good on power, doing good on water, even though I still don't know where it's coming from. I just know it's coming from over there. What that is, I don't know. I can't get over there because we don't own that tile yet. It's as close as we can get. Pretty big sad. You know, we're at that stage again where there's not a lot I can do. That's a level 1 building? That's an awful tall level 1 building. Ooh, I really like these brownstones being here by the school. I wonder if there's a way to make everything be that style of building, because that just fits really well in this area. It just looks good. Oh, that's... Is it all one building? Oh, it is. It's like they tore down most of the brownstone, built a modern building next to it. How weird. Is that like studio efficiency apartments inside and then like the rich people get a floor to themselves? I don't know. But it's cool. Oh, well, and now it's gone. And it's gone. And I don't like what it was replaced with. That's ugly. Oh well. How are you incapable? Not nearly enough workers, but he can make a his own more residential. But the thing is, we've got huge unemployment. Like, this shouldn't be happening. None of these places should, with 10% unemployment, nobody should be complaining about not enough workers. Is it that we don't have the education level? So about a third of our town is highly educated. So about 3,000 people can go to work in these places that require a lot more highly educated workers. Surely we don't have 3,000 jobs. And then like over here, most of these, yeah, like uneducated. Well, he needs educated. He needs a couple educated. So that's where his problem is. He doesn't have enough that went to elementary school. So he's got a few people who can't read. Then 15 people who run the machines, they can read. Push red button every 32 minutes. Doesn't need any highly educated. He needs some high school grads that can be, you know, shift supervisors. Same with this dude. He's not getting the people he needs. But we have about that mix of population. Uneducated. I still don't get why there's so many uneducated people. It's really kind of disturbing. They've got schools. Granted, they're a little far away, but there's buses that get them there. For those educated people I know are completely, yeah, looks like you need 3 college degrees. Absolute total idiot. I don't. Zoning is not going to fix this. Bringing in more people is not going to solve this problem. All that's going to do is cause more residential to go abandoned and not upgrade because they're not going to have jobs. And oh my God, how have you not figured out how to use the freaking depot? What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, what is your problem? of thing. We're gonna see, just maybe, they'll use this instead. Oh, and now they're not complaining, so I can't find out. What we are going to see is a massive traffic jam around this thing. Look, they all had stuff to sell, but instead of taking it there, they'll come here. But they wouldn't go over there. And that's about as far that way as I want to zone, because we start getting into hills, and you know, if I've learned anything from City Planner plays, is you respect the land and the topography, which I haven't right here. I kind of brute forced my way through it. But ideally, if I was going to zone here, I would just have a road that kind of follows this lower area, and then maybe another level or two up a road that follows that and around. There's some people are using it. That's what I don't get. Are you guys all from... Okay, you all belong, so you're all imports. So none of you are local businesses. Every one of you are imports. Get a new map, he said. Start a new city, he said. It'll be great, he said. It'll be so much fun. Look at all this land we have to work with to do new and exciting things. I want a level train. Let me get rid of that little bit of ground showing through there. I thought I saw doing it somewhere else. But I guess not. I do love that people use this. It's just so cool. Where they're just walking along the waterfront. And a lot of people use it. A whole lot. And it's just... I don't know why, there's just something very satisfying about that. And they can go under the pier. They can go on the pier if they want, but most people don't. Just a pier. You just, you go out there and you're like, hey look, water that I can see from right here. But now I'm 10 feet higher. Over here, I want to have a big city with like a really cool like tourism and leisure area here, and like bring in cruise ships there. And do I have a new tile available yet? I don't. I could just go ahead and unlock the whole map. I have the 81 tiles mod. But I kind of like waiting. So while we're waiting, we're gonna start doing the stuff that's required to get the Eden project and all of that, wherever I can make this fit. I would really like this to be facing the highway, but I don't really have a way to do that, so we'll put it there. What? Eden project, friendly neighborhood park. If that doesn't sound like something you would want to live next to, I don't know what's wrong with you. Friendly neighborhood park. And then we start getting into the big stuff, right? No, we have an office park. We can put that in back here where there are some offices and really low entertainment value anyway, so that'll help back there. Then we start getting into big stuff like the big arch, and that's really super touristy things. They would want to go over there. Same with like this guy for the project. Big, huge building. You'd want that over there. And then the final one is the Cathedral of Plentitude. Again, it's a big tourist destination. We want to save that for over there. But at least we started making some progress. So we know we want the Eden project. We also want to have the medical center. It's just a nice thing to have. So back here where we've got offices that we have no demand for. We're gonna tear some of them down. Hadron Collider, is that the one that does education? It is. So we'll put that here. We'll just have like this nice little row of smaller parks just kind of back here every so often in the office slash residential area or commercial area. And then fusion power plant, space elevator, maybe. Medical center, mall of moderation, yeah, but I don't want to build it just yet. I don't want to build that just yet either. Big. Actually, the courthouse, yeah, it's huge. We don't want to do big just yet. The Grand Library could be nice right here by college, though. If I got rid of that road right there, that could be a nice thing to have right by the college. Oh, there was a bus drop there. That's going to cause a problem. Really? It's not causing an issue? There's no road there anymore, man. Okay, it's like, figured it out. I got it. We're good. Fine. Yeah, see, so we've got like this big, massive library right next to some pretty modern looking architecture as it is in the trade school, so that works. Speaking of, are you over 800 students yet? Oh my god. 721 in the whole town. I don't get it. I don't get why there's so few. I really don't. Well, let's just keep building these little buildings. Oppression office is actually kind of small, but I think it'd that be in the touristy area. Yeah, these two are the other ones, and then that one and that one are the other ones. So that's about all we're gonna build in this area. They're still clamoring for residential. What's my employment at? It is finally where I'm okay with zoning, so let's do that. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up here in a minute, guys, because I am super tired. We'll play a little bit of marbles and then wrap it up for the night. I might do just a little bit of light commercial right here. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of light commercial there. And that should fill all that in nicely. We should get level 4 buildings in a lot of this. Like, these are as high as they can get, because... Oh, no, it's actually not. That one is. That one's as high as it can get. So I think that's good. I mean, we went from like 4,000 people to 11,000 people in 2.5 hours. Plus, we played with Google Maps a couple times, so. Yeah, not a bad little city. Definitely different than what I normally build. I normally just force my grid around the geography, and instead I'm working with it over here. And I like that, you know, hey, we still have a grid, which is that's what American cities use, but we don't have a boring grid. We've broken it up several times. It led to some nice little areas like what we have over here for this high school complex. I'm really, this is apparently East High School. Is that really? Sure, I guess. Wow, look at that crater. I guess that's east. But yeah, it all turned out really well, I think. So let's save this. You'll love the name that I gave this. Another new city. There we go. Let's switch to just chatting for just a moment. Takes this game just a little while to exit. Do I really hear somebody mowing their lawn at 9:30 at night? No, I hear the big loud fan that I forgot to turn off. I bet you guys have been able to hear that all night, haven't you? Or maybe not. Oh well. It's helped keep me cool in here. Well, not really, it's 76. So we're gonna play just a couple rounds of marbles. Once City Skylines does its very ungraceful edit ending, closing, whatever word it is I'm looking for. I only got a couple hours sleep last night. I was up early to get my cat into the vet. I've just been stressed out all week about him. I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has contributed so far. You know, I don't have money. I don't have any money. I can't even pay my bills most months. So I made a GoFundMe for my cat. And unless for his kidney disease that he was recently diagnosed with, less than 24 hours are like 2/3 of the way towards the initial goal. That goal probably will go up. His treatment is ongoing. But I've just been blown away. And over half of that has come from within the Vainglorious community. So that just... I have trouble finding the words, you know. Thank you just doesn't seem to be enough. Like, I was really worried that he was going to just get really sick and get beyond hope because I wasn't going to be able to get him into vet. I was going to have to save up money to get him in, and then it was going to be too late. But no, I was able to get him in this morning because of how quickly everybody just jumped to it. And that can't tell you what a weight that takes off my shoulders. He's my baby. All right, apparently we have a new season, and there's something called Tilted. This game mode puts the streamer in control of all the marbles. Navigate your way through procedurally generated tracks to earn high scores, season experience, and season points for you and your viewers. The further you progress and the more marbles that reach the finish line, the higher the reward support and put in level successfully requires. Okay, that's no brain. No. Boost mode. Ooh. Aha. So we can use boost in. So you can boost from 1 to 650 in these races. So it's exclamation point boost followed by a number between 1 and 650. Let me let Discord friends know that it's marbles on stream time. I can spell time. So yeah, we're gonna give this a let's go for something called curvy. That sounds like somewhere you'd really want to boost and where people could really screw themselves boosting off the track. So now with lasers. Oh no, really? Okay, so whoa, who are all these people? I did something wrong. I did something very wrong. It's already full. Wait, where was that? Arcade? Boost mode. Oh, viewer. It won't let me change it to viewer. It's only a simulation? Why can't I change it to viewer? Oh, man. It's locked to simulation. What am I missing? What am I not reading here? That maximum players settings. Racing car marble accounts. Nah, sub only nah. Team racing nah. Wall eliminated. Left track producers. AI assist. Always show. Add to local leaderboard. Yes, I don't know why I never did that. And maybe we have to unlock it. But I can't do any of them. I can't switch any of them to viewer. That makes me sad. Oh well, we'll go do regular raids. Whatever. Cause see, like here. Wait, is it doing that? Wait, did I not sign it? That's why. My bad. It used to automatically sign me in. I forgot that it had an update. And I noticed it set up there. There we go. Exclamation point play in chat. And remember, it's exclamation point boost followed by a number between 1 and 650. And I'm kind of confused. Like, the arrows make it look like we're going to go that way. But there's nothing that way. Now we're going to fall down there. Yeah, see, you want to be careful where you hit that boost. And it's going to be really hard to, like, know where you are because of the delay. So, good luck. Have fun. I know who's not going to be boosting. All right, we got 6 viewers. We've got 3 racers. Anybody else want to get in on what will surely be poorly timed boosting? Just exclamation point play in chat. All you got to do. Yeah, you might want to check your delay to streamer because we're starting. Well, you know what you're getting yourselves into. And we're off. First part's always like anybody's race. Though Worf getting a bit of a lead there. Oh, whoa. Nope, Worf's holding on to that lead. Hey, where'd Gina go? Oh, there's Gina. Oh, I managed to get down there first. I did. But it looks like Worf is just ever so slightly ahead coming into the bends. Those aren't actual boosts. Now we're stuck in a... Nope. We gotta go that way. Gotta go that way. How many times can you boost? I don't know, but it looks like it paid off for you because look at you go. Like, look how far ahead you are. I can't. Whoa, okay, we're kind of stuck trying to get down a ramp. Yeah, I don't know how many. Oh, that boost seemed to have helped a little bit. Such a delay for you guys. Oh, Gina. Oh, that was not time to boost. 400 is clearly a very strong boost. Oh my. Just launched yourself out of there. Oh my god. That was just priceless. Yeah, I'm not boosting. I'm just letting gravity do its thing. Or if you're in a bit of a straight, by the time you hear that, well, it's hard. I can't get my mouse over there. Like, see, I'm trying to move my mouse with the monitor. It doesn't work. And if I alt tab, OBS freezes the what you guys see. If I alt tab to get over there, it is lame. And I'm even running in windowed mode, but because I'm following the balls, see, now I can get over there. Here, now I can do it. There you go. I boosted for you. I have to. Okay, so that's how I do it. I have to stop following the ball. Boom. I boosted to victory. Oh, Gina boosted herself to oblivion. That was all kinds of. Let's try another one of those. That one. I kind of like the idea of being able to boost. Fashion show. Okay. Boost. Straight clean. Race. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Like, where's the track? Oh, it really is just a straight, so you can just give it the beans. Exclamation point play in chat. This is really going to be about who can time the boost the best. Because once you get on that straight, you should be good. Exclamation point play in chat if you want to boost your ball right off the track. I get why the arrows are pointing the way they are, but I don't like it. I don't like that they're built into the texture instead of it being an extra little thing. There's going to be just the three of us again. Surely we have someone else out there ready to go. Is there not? No? All right, well, we're going. We're gonna go without you guys. Sorry. It's just the way it goes. I'm kind of curious because I'm not gonna boost. And we're off. First, we gotta go through the little funnel. And then once you're out of that funnel, it's... Yeah, I think you're safe to boost up here. I don't know what it really does for you, but I think it's pretty safe up here. Didn't seem to have done too much for you, though. We're all still just circling the drain. Oh, Gina's about to drop down there. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She is on the straightaway now. So, I mean, the boost, I guess, could still send you off because you're swerving. But I didn't seem like much of a boost. I didn't seem to really have that big of an impact, did it? Oh, yeah, that sped you up a little bit. It's just hard to tell because it's so straight. There's no, like, landmarks to really... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my gosh, Morph! That's 650. Look what that did. Oh my gosh. However, overshot the finish. Oh man. Oh. Oh my god, I like these though. I wish there was more variations than just the three. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the beans right here because I know what'll happen. Bam! There we go. Hey, winner, Gina, the only finisher as well. All right, let's go do some regular races. I like those though. We'll do those again. Let's do 2 random tracks. Twisting Tumble sounds great. Let's go. Ooh. 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 Yeah, exactly. Break. Sorry, exclamation point play in chat. Let's go. You guys gonna let it just be the 3 of us all night long? There's 4 more of you out there. I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but there are 4 of you out there. And I know who you are because I can see your names right here. Right here on my stream deck. I know who you are. Exclamation point play in chat. If you want to get in, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. I'm going to have a paranoid cat owner moment again. Yes. I wish he wouldn't sleep with his face smashed up against the side of the chair. I'm like, how do you breathe doing that? All right, guys, here we go. Last few seconds to get in. Exclamation point play. Oh, I also found out how you can get your emotes to be in there, but man, you'd have to play a lot of marbles. His nose might be cool, but I'm like, how do you breathe there, little buddy? All right. One of those where we got circle drain, a non-boost track, so boost will do nothing. Worf got close. He's toying with the idea. I kind of like the animation style on this one. Kind of dig it. Oh, Worf was in the lead, and Gina just is like, no, thank you. I think I'll have that. And then now I've taken it, and now Gina's catching up with me. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Interesting. We'll see what happens in the canon. See who gets lucky and unlucky. Oh, I got the dunk shot. I thought Gina had a dunk shot. So did Worf. Bye, Gina. Worf and I both just got like the slam dunk on that. That was huge. There's still other Marvel options aside from the plain white. I don't know how to change it. I've clicked my marble and it doesn't do anything. Oh, gonna call streamer hacks on that one. Worf coming in set. Whoa, there's Gina coming up though. Oh, I know you can buy like there's like monetized stuff. Worf definitely coming in for the second place. Gina just kind of chilling, hanging out. Whoop-am. See final results. Oh wow, we only had a few seconds left. All right, random track. Introducing the Marbies. Oh, we've done the factory before. Yeah, we've done this one. Whew. Exclamation point play in chat. And let's see what happens here. Oh, we got a hobo. We got 5 racers this time. Too bad we're not on a boost track. We might have to do the other boost track at the end. Do the curvy one. All right, we got 8 viewers out there. Are the 3 more of you that want to race? I'm going to give you about 20 seconds to make up your mind if you want to join in on the race. And I'm going to have just another paranoid cat owner moment because it wasn't a long enough stare a minute ago. So I have to do it again. Oh, he's up. Hello. Hi. He's grooming. That's a good sign. He's grooming. All right, guys. Well, let's go. Oh, he's laid back down. He's like, I licked my tail for a minute, and that's all you're getting. All right. We are off. Strange actually holds the community record on this track. Can he hold on to it? Will somebody dethrone him? Gina got a good start. Just saying. Gina's got a really strong start. Oh, that was almost perfect. If you could have got across that. Looks like Hobo is going to come in and steal it, though. Hobo in the lead, even ahead of Strange Ghost Ball. Strangely behind himself. I don't know how that happens. But it has happened. Oh gosh, this is one of the first parts where people can fall off. There's Strange Ghost Ball up in the lead. Gina are actually they're slightly ahead of the record holder. Watch out for the twirling hammers of doom. Gina, the first one to get out, still just ahead of our record holder. Can she escape unscathed? She can. No, she barely got knocked to the side, but she's recovered pretty quick into the waffle cone of whatever. I don't really know what to call this thing. And I'm oh, Worf. I don't know what happened, but can we get an F in chat for Worf? Whoa, and me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Hobo has taken some kind of risky line up here. I didn't see when he jumped ahead, but he jumped way ahead. So I'm thinking whatever led to my doom, Hobo successfully navigated. However, it does not look like he is going to be able to take the community record away from Strange, even though Strange is in second place in this race. It looks like he's going to hold on to his community time of 2:06. So Hobo's, yeah, up here, like, going to be 20 seconds later. Yeah. Hobo for the win. Gina. I don't know where Strange went. Oh, there's Strange. Oh, what? There we go. She's coming around. Definitely got the second place. Locked up, tied down. It is hers. So our record holder having trouble navigating an opening. That's sad. That's sad. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more boost track. He's like, you know what? I hold the record. I don't have to win. We're gonna go do Oh, that's right. I get XP for every one that I host, and if I reach that goal of 1,000, I get put into a special event. And then if I place like top 3 in that special event, then my emote gets added to the thing. All right, yeah, we're gonna go do one more arcade. Which one did we? I'm gonna click this and just see what it is real quick. You as a streamer can welcome your community to join and compete to show off their best Marvel combat. Yeah. From the Marvel app, it's paid cosmetics. No, thank you. Boost mode. Which did we do earlier? We did straight complex, didn't we? Let's do curvy again. Because curvy is risky when you boost. So if you're just joining, on this one, you can actually use exclamation point boost with a space, followed by a number between 1 and 650. 650. So exclamation point play in chat to get entered. Looks like we are waiting on Genopedia, who if I recall, is this the track you boosted yourself right out? Last time, I'm pretty sure it was. There she is. All right, let's go. Final race of the night. I know we're ending early, but where's everybody else? Oh, you guys are all the way over there. You're ready to start boosting. Forgot to hit play. All right, I don't know if boost really helps you up here, but you can definitely do it. Gina out first with the gentle boost 60, trying to get down the drain the quickest. Strange coming in with a boost 150. Did it help him at all? Considering he's in first, maybe, but it looks like Worf is actually going to get the drop. No, Gina. No, I got the drop done first. All right, guys, good luck. Boost at your own peril. Oh, Hobo coming in with a big 150, bouncing him all around, but he did gain some ground with it. Gina's boosting while she's stuck in a trap, so all that did was make it go around in the circle faster. Worf, what did you do? Ill-timed boost, sir. Ill-timed boost. Hobo on a bit of a straight stretch, but of course there is the stream delay, so you know you got to kind of like see what's coming, know your stream delay, and go from there. Gina, that boost is definitely catching you up. You are gaining speed. Normally I look behind, but I'm trying to stay looking. Oh, Strange! Whatever you did, it was the wrong time. Hobo for the win. I'm coming in second place, and Gina somehow died right at the end. Just committed dead. Very sad. It's very sad. You did boost it to death. Who are you raiding tonight, guys? Let's go say hi to Phoenix. We haven't done a Phoenix raid in a little bit. So we're gonna say hi to Phoenix. Well, bam. I just realized I was still on that, so we'll go to this screen. So I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, with Astroneer from the Vainglorious Astroneer server, where I'll be continuing my automation projects. I don't know what everybody else will be doing, but you know, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Make sure you're following on Twitter if you're not already. That way you get announcements of all the live streams, YouTube videos, and other shenanigans like, you know, GoFundMe's for my cat that I post on Twitter. Please subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, and come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server that I think most of you probably that are here are already there, but still, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. So we're gonna go say hi to Phoenix. There are your raid emotes, so you can drop those into chat. I currently have an ad on Phoenix's channel, but hey, it's for Adobe Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro. Oof. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for some more Astroneer. Have a great night, and let's go say hello to Phoenix.